Hey guys, it's Max. I wanted to do a little update video. It's been a while since I did one, and I got some stuff that I wanted to kind of go over about the channel. I just wanted to kind of give you a heads up ahead of time so you know what the heck's going on. They're not huge changes or anything, but just a little kind of communication methods, I guess. Basically, we finished up a couple playlists recently on the channel, Amori being a big one. We also finished up Later Alligator, which was super cute as well. And that means there's a few gaps that we need to fill with some new games. I do get pretty excited about the process of introducing a new game to the channel. There's kind of some anxiety about it as well. I can get up in my own head sometimes about trying to pick a game that I think will do well versus a game that I think that will really enjoy. YouTube obviously favors a certain kind of video. Sometimes that isn't full Let's Plays of retro games. Those don't tend to do as well as like when we covered the new hotness or anything like that. But sometimes that's really what we want to play. Like, legitimately, we've been in like a super retro mood lately. Just like recently playing that session of Rocket Robot on Wheels, the game that Corey generously gifted to us. Like, that was a lot of fun. And I guess with that in mind, I just had to kind of figure out in my head, it's like, what's more important to me? Do I want to focus on games that are going to definitely be better for our channel? Or do I want to focus on games that, like, I know we're going to have a lot of fun with? And I guess that's one of the downsides to being what you call a variety Let's Play channel. It can be a lot more challenging to grow on YouTube in that way. If I picked a niche and stuck to it, I'm sure we grow a lot faster, but that's what we're all about, and that's what we want to continue doing. So with that in mind, I wanted to kind of just think of some ways that we could play more games on the channel without getting up in my own head so much about how well they'll perform. And what I came up with was kind of simple. It's not a huge change, but I think it's going to allow us to try out a lot more games on the channel and not so much worry about how they'll do. So this is a new video that's going to go up pretty shortly here. It's Mystical Ninja for the Nintendo 64, a game I've really been wanting to play for quite a long time. And one of the reasons I haven't for a couple years since I've got it is because I just was kind of afraid that it wouldn't do very well. So the idea I kind of got in my head was, what if I could introduce a game on the channel and easily communicate to you guys the future of that playlist kind of as it goes? Because a lot of times we'll drop a game and it can be kind of disappointing not knowing where the game went, why it was stopped, and things like that. As much as we'd love to just continue like 6 different games at once, sometimes you have to pick and choose what goes forward. And in this situation, we tried a couple different games that we were really pumped on. One of them will be this one, Mystical Ninja, and another one was Yoshi's Island for the Super Nintendo. And I think the third one, we haven't fully decided on what it will be yet. But basically, those 3 will come out on the channel generally around the same time, with the implication that one of them will probably continue on the channel. This way, I feel like we can try out a couple more games without worrying so much about how they're gonna do on the channel. So when we put these new videos up, they will have this yellow number at the top. The yellow basically indicates, at this point, we don't know if we're going to continue it or not. It will depend highly on how it does. Basically, that's like, you know, the regular YouTube stuff. Liking the video, commenting on the video. Did people like watch it all the way to the end? Is it getting to new people? Are the current subscribers watching it? You know, just the general YouTube stuff. And from there, we just decide which one continues based on how y'all enjoyed it. So basically, if the yellow turns to green, that means the videos are doing pretty well, and we decided to continue the series on the channel. Whereas if you see purple, purple will pretty much mean that it probably didn't do that well. Maybe we wanted to continue it, but since it wasn't doing so well, we decided to move it over to Twitch for like a stream. So if you see the numbers purple at the end of a playlist, basically that means that's where the YouTube series ends, but it'll be continued to be streamed over on Twitch. That way we don't have to worry so much if it's like negatively affecting GameFace, things like that. Because that is one thing about YouTube, is like if you keep putting out videos that are underperforming, it does kind of hurt your channel, which kind of sucks. Because sometimes I just want to put it out anyway, if it's something I really like, but if the views aren't there, sometimes it really would make more sense just to continue it as a stream. So I think this will be a good way to communicate that. And so red basically means that that's the end of the playlist, at least for the time being, but it's probably done. Safe to assume the video probably didn't do that well if you see the red, or maybe just the other games that we were playing did better. And I think that's it for the colors. This one, technically I've already been using this for a while on the channel, but I never really explained it, so I wouldn't fault you if you didn't realize. But if you see the purple means that it was a stream. So if you see a video come up on GameFace and it has that purple background, that means it's a past stream and you can go back and watch it. And that's pretty much it. 1 pretty much means business as usual, not too much going on there to really explain. Yellow means that it's a new session that we don't yet know if it's going to be continued or not. Green means it does continue. Purple means we're moving it over to Twitch. And red means that it's probably discontinued. So obviously it's not a big change, it's just colors on thumbnails. But the implication kind of gets me excited. It means that we can try more games on the channel without worrying so much about if we're committing to a full Let's Play that's gonna hurt GameFace, I guess, as a whole. Obviously, if some people are watching it, that still means a ton to us, but it's just really a matter of time management, I guess, is what it comes down to. Just trying to balance having time to do streams, getting as many videos out as I possibly can, and just, you know, working a full-time job beyond that. What I usually aim for, at least, is like 6 videos a week, and I try to stream once a week. Sometimes something falls through the cracks, obviously. I did really miss streaming, and it's been fun to be back to that again, so hopefully you'll see more of that. Don't mind the fact that I'm in different clothes now. I ran out of time, and now it's a few days later. But I did kind of want to touch upon what's coming on the channel. There's a lot of games coming out that I'm pretty pumped for, and we definitely want to give a try on GameFace. And this is another reason why I'm kind of excited about the new thumbnail system, because usually I would be picking and choosing which of these should be on the channel and letting the other ones go, I guess. But I think with this, maybe I can give them all at least a try. WarioWare for the Switch is right around the corner. I think that's like next week. You guys seem to really like the demo for that, so I definitely would like to do some more videos on WarioWare. Metroid Dread's right around the corner. The Super Monkey Ball remake, Mario Party Superstars, definitely want to give that a go. And of course the Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl remakes are coming out. That's a huge one that I've been waiting for. As some of you probably know, we did a Nuzlocke on Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, but we never finished it. That was actually one of the playlists that made me start thinking about this thumbnail system that I'm introducing here, because a lot of people probably wanted to know where that went. So I do apologize for that. Basically, when we were recording the Diamond and Pearl Nuzlocke, the last 2 sessions we did, I forgot to save both times. So the first time it happened, it was a little discouraging. I went back and retraced all my steps so that we could continue. The second time it happened, it was very discouraging, enough for me to put it on a hiatus. And that hiatus kind of turned into a canceled playlist, I guess. So it was just one of those things where I think I was too discouraged to pick it back up at that point. In the back of my head, I was just kind of hoping that maybe they were working on doing a remake of Diamond and Pearl, so we'd have an excuse to reboot it, and that's exactly what I plan to do. So that's definitely going to happen. So if anyone did subscribe to us for the double Nuzlocks that we do, I'm really sorry that it's been so long since we've done one on the channel. We definitely want to do a couple more like Pokemon videos before the game comes out, but I'm not going to start anything huge, obviously. Making these videos continues to be one of my favorite things to look forward to day in and day out. I know sometimes we don't put out a whole lot of videos compared to some other YouTubers out there, and I just really appreciate you sticking around regardless. GameFace started out as just a little hobby that I wanted to share with you all, and it continues just kind of to be a creative outlet that I love to use to engage with you guys and play video games with my friends. And whether or not you're brand new to the channel or you've been watching for years, I just really appreciate that you're here watching our content and allowing us to continue doing what we love. It's pretty amazing. And I do want to give a huge thanks to our Patreons that have been supporting us over the years. You guys have been beyond amazing, allowing us to put more time, money, and effort into the content that we just wouldn't have the resources to do without you. I really do appreciate it. Sometimes it's like hard to believe that there's people out there that are willing to help us out this much. But I think that is about it for this update video. I do hope that the new colored thumbnails will give you guys a sense of what to expect going forward. It's important to me to be able to communicate with you guys what we're doing, and I don't want you to be having to wait around for something that isn't coming back. And I hope the new thumbnail system does kind of encourage you guys to engage with our videos, because as much as it's a YouTuber cliche to say that liking the video and commenting and all those things really does help. It really does. And it gives us a good sense of if you guys are enjoying our content. And if a video is doing well, YouTube will step in and promote that to more people, which helps us grow as well. So I hope this will give you more of a sense of how you do help us grow and shape the channel going forward. Thank you all for supporting us. I hope to see you all in another video or stream soon. And I'll see you next time. Bye.